Now, I know I said that I wouldn't be doing another update to this until January 1st, because that's when the dimensional merge has happened. But Chris recently retconned the dimensional merge like I said he would. So I thought it would be fitting to talk about how it got retconned, where we're at now, and why I probably won't be doing another video on the dimensional merge, because things are going to get wacky today, and we're going to see that Chris really doesn't know what he's talking about. And don't worry, I know Chris deleted his post. I have an archive from the Wayback Machine. We will be talking about this. I've got everything. Don't worry. I know in advance that Chris went on a nuking spree and got rid of everything. We've got all of the screenshots already. I went and dug them back up. So let's get everything set up. Someone called me the Hitler of the Sonic community. What a lovely title. I guess we're gassing the cringe people. Is that what we're doing? Are we gassing the Spurgs? Didn't know that, but okay, I'll accept that title. Chris has autism, you gremlin. Terrible things to call people gremlins. What a coincidence though. You guys instantly knew what I was going to be talking about in this stream. Well, let's begin. This is going to be the part 6 to the Dimensional Merge saga, and I feel like that this is a good place to end it. I really feel like this is a good place to end this because everything has gotten to the point to where Chris has basically accepted that the Dimensional Merge won't happen, and you have to outlive Chris Chan to prove that the Dimensional Merge didn't happen. So that's pretty funny. We'll start with this first screenshot. The Dimensional Merge is still in progress, within its final steps before the apex. The psychic and soulful links and events I have been having are becoming more frequent, so I do know. So I do know. What does that connect to? His sentence was, are becoming more frequent, so I do know, and then a period. That doesn't make any sense. Oh well, people got on to me last time when I corrected him for his grammar. And all the other deities, oh, you're a deity for sure, have been working very hard together. If you're a god, why do you have to work at all? Can't you just will things into existence? I don't think a god would have to put any effort into doing anything, but whatever. Together with me as a part of the group. Me, Christian, God, letting you know, me Christian, God, me God. He thinks you guys are fucking dumb. He thinks you're as dumb as him. You can't figure out that when he says us deities, he means himself, because of course he means himself. To make this happen, also, I met Arceus, the fucking Pokemon. The Pokemon that is a god, but yet can be caught by a 10-year-old child in a Pokeball. I think that's the type of god you are, Christian, the type that is so helplessly inept that it can't even survive getting caught in a Pokeball. Instantly defeated. Instantly defeated. Wonderful. That's the type of god you are. He prefers the pronouns Arceus. I don't care. Arceus, Arceus, Arceus. I don't fucking care. I'll say it whichever way I want to, Chris. Pokemon said I could, so I'm going to say it all of the way. Anyway, for a while longer, I urge everyone of this world to find your true sight. Why do you capitalize true? Whatever. So you can at least see your OCs, yours. I hate how he writes. At least because I screen capped from my computer this time, it's easier to read this shit. But when I was screenshotting from my tablet, it just made it 10 times more difficult to read. And everyone else's branded and fan... Wait, what? Everyone else's branded and fan. I guess he means everyone else's OCs, whether they be a fan character or their own original character. I guess that's what he was trying to say, but it came out entirely wrong, but whatever. That are local to wherever you are, here in 1218's Earth. So I guess he just picked 1218 for no reason. It doesn't actually mean the dimensional merge at all. It's just the name he gave this dimension for some reason. Everyone's mutual wish and destiny to find, meet, and hang out with all your OC individuals shall come true any moment now. Keep faith and pray for us deities. Now remember, he said on the 25th, it's going to happen any day now. The dimensional merge is supposed to happen any day now. Any day it could happen where you suddenly meet all your OCs, the worlds combine, and we end up seeing superheroes and supervillains running around. That's what Chris was saying on the 25th. Okay, well everyone, my hubby, which is Magichan, a fictional character, has spoken. I am just as shocked as all you reading this, despite the doxing, and I think the doxing is talking about the Megan stuff. I had told him not to do that before with his previous doxing tweet. I'm pretty sure he's talking about the Megan stuff. Everyone, enjoy your waking days, as the apex of the merge is going to happen soon. Yeah, the merge is still happening. Chris is keeping that optimism. Watch him instantly fucking change that. Make every day count. I hate this random capitalizing shit. Do good for others and everyone else around you. I have been enjoying my days as well as possible, and been kind to others. Who's the others? You only hang out with your mom. Are you talking about the people you meet online? Because if you're not, then I don't know who else you'd be interacting with. The people at the grocery store? The people at the fast food place you go to? I really don't know who else you even talk to. As I am in my true nature, Starlink, without the air wing. Are you talking about the video game? Has been fun too. He is talking about the video game. With the sales easiest completed collection since Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. Talking about Skylanders out of nowhere. Minus the multiple figure wave weight. Final thought for now. Be kind to everyone and pray to us deities. He wants people to pray to him now. He wants you to build an altar to him and pray to him. This is where we've gone in Chris Chan. We went from weird autistic guy who doesn't want to be called gay and who hates dicks to someone who thinks they're a deity and wants you to pray to them. We've gone quite a bit of ways. You guys have pushed this man to literal insanity. I hope you're happy. The CPU's God, aka Emmanuel. Yes, I said it right that time, didn't I, Emmanuel? I hope I did. Apparently that's an alternate name for God. I guess I don't know the Christian Bible that much. I'm not a very religious person. Jesus, Buddha, and see, that's a funny thing is, if you were actually Christian, you would know that, like, saying God and Jesus is kind of redundant, seeing how Jesus is God, but I guess he doesn't understand the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit concept. I guess he just sees Jesus as a separate God. Buddha, and all who else, thank you. All who else what? I have no fucking clue. And yet again, that was made on Christmas. On Christmas, he's fucking saying pray to Buddha. So apparently, have a holly jolly Buddha, miss, because that's what Chris is telling you to pray to. Let me clarify. While the millions of all of you will be hibernating for 20 years, I won't be. I have my destiny to uphold in the completed dimension. What? In the completed dimension? I think he's saying after the dimensions merge. This just came out of nowhere. Along with the few who are destined to follow me and help me out. Who are destined to follow and help you out? You never stated this before. This came out of nowhere. Are you doing another, like, ancient saga? Or is there another ancient prophecy I need to know about? Who's going to help you? Who are the people that are going to help you save the Earth? I really want to know. And yes, this is the retcon. Apparently, the retcon is that some people will be hibernating during the merge and won't actually merge. That's Chris's way to say that he merged, but you guys didn't. So if you haven't merged with your OC, it's because you're hibernating. And 20 years from now, you might end up becoming a cartoon character. Now, I would say that this is a plausible way to retcon the merge, but you said that cartoon characters would appear. So why hasn't Superman appeared? Why hasn't Goku appeared? Why hasn't Sonic appeared? They can't be hibernating because they have no dimensional counterparts. they should just pop into this world, but whatever. Whatever. Along with the few who are destined to follow me and help me out, my teammates, and I will be immediately in the completed dimension. I don't think he meant immediately. My teammates and I will be immediately in the completed dimension. I guess he's saying that even though you're on this Earth, they're gonna be in the new Earth? What the fuck is the dimensional merge then, Chris? If somehow you're in the completed dimension, what is our dimension? I thought our dimension is going to be the completed one. How can you see the completed dimension, but we can't? Also, thank you, the US Nut, for the super chat. What the fuck is that? Yeah, I see that it's completed dimension. But when he originally described the dimensional merge, it was other dimensions would merge with our dimension to make one new dimension. How can he be in the completed dimension, but we not be in the completed dimension? Is there a new dimension being born outside of this one? Because that's not how he described the dimensional merge. He said the dimensional merge would be every dimension going into our dimension. That's completely different than him being able to get outside of our dimension into a new made-up dimension that's like a hybrid. Transported there, safe and sound, without missing a beat at all. Wait, did that come out of nowhere? Did I? Yeah, I guess that's the logical next step. Transported there, safe and sound, without missing a beat at all. I am concerned about all of you who aren't making the immediate jump with us. So apparently you guys are left behind. Everyone here is left behind. But the funny thing is, Chris-chan is still on our Earth. We can go to his house. We can see that he's here. We can go on Twitter and see him post in our dimension. These are the screenshots I'm reading right now. This makes absolutely no fucking sense. If you jump to the other dimension, how are you still talking to me? Also, thank you, Autistic Goldfish, for $5. What the fuck are you even talking about? Rest assured, though, my fellow deities and I will make positive all of you and everything will be safe and sound and able to pick up where y'all left off from right before the apex of the merge. Even though none of us know what the fuck is going on, and we can't even confirm what the merge is, but he's got you safe. So, know that I, and the select few who I'm not naming because then they might pull out and ruin my whole thing, just like in the Ancient Prophecy saga, the select few will hold the fort for everything here into completed. That's a terrible fucking name. That's a terrible fucking name. Why does it have to be a bunch of numbers? Why can't we just be Dimension fucking B? Why can't we be Dimension A? Why can't we be Earth 52 or something? Why does it have to be that clusterfuck of a title? Hey everyone, I am feeling better and recovered from yesterday's mess. There were misunderstandings in the details, meaning things I got wrong about my own lore and probably should have read through before I randomly posted it, because now it makes me look like I'm a fucking liar. But we realized that there was a bad gremlin messing around. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, the term gremlin grew in popularity when people were fucking with Yandere Dev. Yandere Dev ended up calling the trolls who were messing with him gremlins, that being me included. And Yandere fans ended up going to my chat and calling me a gremlin. In fact, if you go to my Yandere Dev videos, you can see a bunch of people calling us gremlins. So I took the term gremlin, invented the gremlin squad, and made it a big meme. And since then, my fan base has been calling themselves the gremlin squad. It's been a nice little meme that's been going around. So it's weird that someone who is fucking with Chris-chan is calling themselves a gremlin and is interacting with the dimensional merge the same time I'm fucking with the dimensional merge. And I know that my fans went after Yandere Dev's video and a few other Yandere Dev stuff, typing hashtag gremlin squad. So I'm really curious if this gremlin that's fucking with Chris is actually related to my community. If they're actually one of the people who watches my videos. I'm genuinely curious on that. Really fucking curious. After clarifying and verifying with Magichan and the deities that I won't name because then you can actually check this, we have sorted it out. In the merge, which is to happen, it's real, guys. I'm telling you, it's real. It's not made up. Don't question it. Any moment now, most of 1218's Earth population will have their energies borrowed towards the final process. So Goku is no, not Goku. Chris-chan is building a spirit bomb, and he needs you to give him your energy. So everyone, reach out at your computer screens and give Chris-chan your energy. It's the only way he can make the dimensional merge happen. Give Chris your energy now if you want the dimensional merge to happen. He needs it. He needs that energy. Thank you, Kaz, for subscribing. The final process, which involves tugging these two dimensions together, even though it's actually infinite dimensions because a bunch of different continuities and cartoons and comic books are all mixing together. It's not two dimensions. That's not how dimensions work, Chris. Bonding them at the seams. So it's like sewing. Way to dumb it down for us not smart people. Essentially, those people will have to be asleep. He's gonna fucking kill you. You're gonna have to be asleep for quite a while. Likely less than 20 years. So you're gonna sleep for 20 years, then when you wake up, you're gonna be in the land of cartoon characters. So for all you guys on the 1st of January who are gonna call Chris-chan out, say, ha ha ha, you're a retard, the dimensional merge didn't happen, you can't do that anymore. You have to wait 20 years. You have to wait 20 years before you can call him out. I really hope you guys are willing to wait that long. I'm sure the Christorians will. I'm not going to wait that long. In 20 years, I'm probably going to forget I ever streamed this. Just being honest, I have a terrible memory. Meanwhile, the remainder of 1218's Earth population, counting myself and my friends and my family here. Who are your friends? I want to know. I didn't know you had friends. Thank you, Emily, who have had at least some exposure to C-197 in the past, so if you know anything about Quickville, you get to go there. That means I'm gonna be there, unfortunately. With their creative works, we all have to be transported to C-197, or the completed I'm not fucking reading that title dimension. Together, we will all be the pioneers of this new combined dimension, and these worlds working together with the still awake OCs and remaining peoples of C-197 in maintaining the peace and keeping all the slumbering safe and sound. What? So I'm going to be asleep in the other dimension until I die in this dimension? Are you starting an actual doomsday cult? Because it sounds like to me, somehow I've got to get out of my body to go into my slumbering body in the other dimension. So I'm genuinely curious, Chris, how do I do this? Does it happen randomly, or am I going to have to drink some Kool-Aid? Just a little curious on how this is going to be happening. I'm seeing this ending badly. I think Chris might end up killing himself. Just a little prediction. And I will be personally working hard with everyone, including my fellow deities, to do the same. We already read something similar to this, but I guess repeating yourself is good. Keeping the spirits and motivation strong and well with everyone working together to take out the worst villain types, that being meanies like Donald Trump. And in due time, the billions of y'all awake in the new world. God. We will do our best to help make it so y'all will be able to resume from where y'all respectively left off. Anyhow, as for now, you said almost all the same shit here that you said in the post from the day before. Why did this post need to exist? I don't know. Anyhow, as for now, linked note from yesterday and the impulsive responses that I urge everyone to please do not contact or pester either of my friends, the Captain or Lucas. Who's the Captain and Lucas? I'm gonna have to find this out. I want to know who the Captain is. Captain sounds like a cool name. Is it Captain Falcon? Captain America? Genuinely curious. I want to know who the Captain is. And is it Lucas from Super Smash Bros? The gremlin tried to divide the three of us. Oh no, you bad gremlin. I wonder if that's one of my audience. You're already trying to ruin the dimensional merge, guys. How dare you? How dare you try to foil this? You guys are the villains. You villainous gremlins. Fucking gremlins. You guys did me good. Thumbs up, whoever it was. If you are that gremlin, I would want to know. Just genuinely curious on that. But we survived and continue working together as the friends we are. I had my suspicions from the obvious sarcasms in that note, which were confirmed by the gremlin itself. Itself, not his self. Itself. In a direct message to me. Also, thank you, US Acres Nut. He said, I want to nuke CWC. When I see someone donating, I'll try to read the chat that they wrote so they can actually get what they want out there. I think that's a good idea. Nuke CWC. Itself, in a direct message to me earlier today. Anyhow, everyone of this Earth of Dimension 1218, I also remind all of you, I hate that he switches between all of you and y'all. I wish he would just choose one or the other. All of you, to continue your days and lives. Make each day count and do good for yourself and everyone else around. I'm assuming you. So basically, Christian is just preaching his new religion to you. Y'all. Okay, so now he switches to y'all again. You, all, and y'all being used interchangeably. Keep praying to your choice deity or deities. So Chris is saying all religions are true, but you can also pray to him if you want to. Including all of the CPUs. I'm never praying to the CPUs. You may pray to me as well. I was completely right and I didn't even read ahead. Chris, you egotist. Everything will work out very well in the end. I guess the one joke I have here is that he mentioned gremlins and my audience are called the Gremlin Squad, so that's pretty funny. And I guess it's funny because he deleted all the shit involving the gremlin from his Twitter, so I guess he didn't want people knowing that a gremlin was harassing him. I wonder why. I wonder why he deleted that. He deleted quite a bit of all of this from there too. I'll have a link to the Wayback Machine page where I got all this from, so you guys can also look this over and make videos on it if you want to. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button. If you really did, share it. If you want to see more like this, then subscribe. I'll be doing more Christian stuff, but I think that this will be my final dimensional merge video. Just know it's not going to happen, and I'm not waiting 20 years for it to happen. Bye, guys.